Our mission is to help you learn the English language. We have created easy-to-follow, free educational materials for those seeking knowledge of English.
You should have seen the TV show that was on last night. The topic it covered was really interesting: animal rights.
Do you really believe in that? If they are going to focus on something, they should do it on civil rights.
Yes, but we can't deny that animals are vulnerable, defenseless, and are completely at the mercy of human beings.
I understand your point, but we continue to have transgressions against human rights. If so much attention weren't devoted to the topic of animals, we would then concentrate more on saving a human being instead of protecting a koala.
You can't compare apples and oranges. I believe that both topics are important and that we can't ignore them. The mistreatment of animals can cause a great environmental imbalance. I believe that governments should prohibit activities like poaching.
Well, you are right on that point. This is the reason that I don't buy leather and I try to buy synthetic products.
At least you're doing your part. My contribution is to have a pet in the house that I treat like a member of the family.
As long as you don't treat it better than your wife, it's fine.
So click here, then up to the top.
Got it.
Then open that window. Yeah, that one.
Right.
And that's it. You're done.
I see what you mean. That was pretty easy after all.
Hey, Mike, can I ask you something?
Sure, what's up?
I'm going to gamble on the World Cup tonight. Who do you think will win?
Good question. I have to think about it.
My husband is betting on France.
France? Is he crazy?
What do you mean?
Well, how can I put this? France is a terrible team.
Hello, Elizabeth, how are you?
Fine, thanks.
Are you sure you're all right? You look a bit worried today. Is anything wrong?
Well, yes, there are something wrong actually. Perhaps you can give me some advice.
Of course, if I can.
Well, last night when I returned from the theater I found I lost my wallet.
Oh dear, that's terrible. What was in your wallet?
Well, some money of course, a vice, all my identity cards and some photos.
Well, if I were you, I would go to the police station straight away and calling.
Yes, I have already done that and they already look for it. I'll leaving soon and I need my vice and identity cards badly.
Oh dear, what a pity. Are you sure you lost your wallet in theater?
Yes, quite sure.
I think you should put an advertisement in China Daily. Things where you lasted.
But that takes too long.
Wait a minute, my uncle lives in Beijing and he lives very close to theater. I've telephoned here and asked him to go to theater to require it. We'd better have breakfast now. And meet him later.
Would you like a cigarette?
No, thanks. I've decided to give up smoking.
Really? Why?
Well, it's just that I think if you don't enjoy doing something anymore, you should stop doing it.
I see. You mean you don't enjoy smoking anymore?
That's right. You should give it up, too. It's bad for your health.
Stop talking like my mother. That's what she keeps saying.
But it's true. It's a nasty habit. I can't think why I ever started. Anyway, it's obviously got you in its grip.
What do you mean? What are you talking about?
I mean, you couldn't give it up.
Who? Me? Couldn't give up smoking? Nonsense. Of course I could. I know I could.
How do you know?
Because I've already proved it. Smoking's the easiest thing in the world to give up. I've done it hundreds of times. Merry Christmas, Lily.
The same to you, Joey.
This is your first Christmas in the U.S. Here is the gift for you.
It's very thoughtful of you. Wow, it is so beautiful. Could you tell me how American people celebrate Christmas?
Okay. People decorate their houses, place a Christmas tree in the room, and maybe sing a Christmas carol together.
Hi, Bob. This is Mary.
Hello, Mary, where do you work?
I work for an internet company.
Is the pay good? What type of music do you like to listen to?
I like listening to different kinds of music.
Like what, for instance?
I enjoy rock and R&B.
Why is that?
I like the different instruments that they use.
That's a good reason to like something.
Yeah, I think so too.
Hi, Linda. I haven't seen you for ages.
Yes, I miss you very much.
So do I.
Have you graduated from college?
Yes. I graduated last year and got a job in a press.
May I have your attention, please?
Would you please be quiet, ladies and gentlemen?
Well, my speech isn't very long. Would you please?
Quiet, everybody.
Have you ever seen Bill Gates' home on the internet?
No. What's it like?
It's got its own library, theater, swimming pool, and a guest house. The house itself has about 10 different rooms that are all hooked up to computers so you can get things done in each room through.
Would you want to live there?
I think his house is fantastic, but I wouldn't want to live there. You would have to hire 1 or 2 people to clean all the rooms in the house, plus a few people to take care of the gardens, and
What's your dream hole like then?
My dream home is actually just a small cottage in a quiet village in England.
Would you want to buy an old cottage or build a new one yourself?
Old homes are great because they've got character. I think that's important.
Is that why you wear second-hand cloths as well? Because they've got character?
No, that's just because I don't have enough money to buy new cloths all the time.
I see. If you lived in an old house, would it be decorated in a modern way?
No, I'd definitely try to restore it to its original state. I love to imagine what it'd be like to live in another time in history and living in a house decorated like it would have been 200 years ago. Could you tell me your education background?
Sure. Where shall I begin?
Where did you go to university?
I went to the University of Ohio, in America.
What degree did you get?
I got a bachelor's degree.
What was your major?
I majored in English and minored in Chinese.
What was UGPA?
I graduated with honors. I had a 3.9.
Do you plan to pursue further education?
Yes. I'd like to obtain a master's degree in international relations.
When do you think you will do that?
After I have 3 to 4 years of work experience.
I see. How was your trip to America?
We had a fantastic time.
Did you go to the Magic Kingdom?
No, but we went to the Kennedy Center.
Do you think they too will get married?
Yeah, you can count on it.
I think so. Yes, they get along so well.
I like him. He's good for her.
You're right. He sure is. We'll miss you while you're studying in the United States.
Yeah, I'll miss all of you, too. But I'll keep in touch.
Is learning the English language your toughest challenge yet? Become our student and get access to effective and free educational materials.